Stars, through the airwaves and on the big screen. Coming to you live from Hollywood, it's Rated G Radio with your host, Garrett Miller.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a fresh new week of Rated G Radio. We're going to be welcoming Dr. Annie Ulrich in just a couple of moments. She's going to be here talking about your December energy update, and she'll be taking your calls. If you would like to call in, now is a perfect time for you to call in at 323-657-1493. If you do call in and don't press that number 1 key, though, I won't know that you actually want to talk, because we get a lot of folks that will call in because they listen on their phones, which is totally cool to do, but they're like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk on the show because I get nervous or I'm scared. I don't bite hard. Dr. Annie doesn't bite at all, but I totally get it. So I won't pick up your line unless you actually press that 1. So if you'd like to actually ask her a question tonight, just press 1 on your keypad, and she will gladly talk to you. I'm in the process of opening up the Blog Talk chat room. You can also visit with me on Facebook, and if you have a question there, we're going to ask it for you tonight. We'll ask for your full birthday as well, I think. I'll ask Dr. Annie in just a second. Here's a real quick preview. We've got 2 weeks left of original programming for the rest of 2015. I cannot believe we're at the end of yet another year. We're going into our 4th year starting in January, which just floors me to no end, and how the show has grown and developed, and we have fantastic regular monthly guests like Dr. Annie. I am so lucky. So this week is going to be the week that you want to stay tuned. If you really want to hear some cool stuff, on Tuesday you're going to hear from best-selling author Stephen Michael Shearer. He's been on the show before talking about a different book that he wrote. Tomorrow, it's a new book. I had to have him back twice because we didn't even cover half the stuff I wanted to talk to him about. That's how much I enjoyed him from his first appearance. So this will actually be appearance number 3. He's going to be talking about his book, Beautiful, the Hedy Lamarr Story. And she, of course, has quite a history behind her. And if you're a Hollywood film buff from, back in the day, shall we say, Stephen is going to be talking tomorrow night about Hedy Lamarr, which means tonight after the show, I've got to sit down and read the book. I always tell my author guests, you can send me the book months ahead of time, that's great, but I won't read it until a day or 2 before the show and sometimes the day of, because I have so much stuff going on I will totally forget. So I can't wait to dive into Beautiful, the Hedy Lamarr Story tonight. Wednesday and Thursday, we have Zoe Nicklaus and then Adrienne Blackwell. They are up in the northwest-ish part of the United States, and they're both energy healers. Both have a different take on things, so if you would like to call in and talk to these fantastic ladies Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be doing that. I also want to let you know, this Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, that's 9 East Coast if you are somewhere else around the world, I'm going to be a guest on It Matters Radio. It's a video version of this show, except I'm not the host. I'm going to be the guest with Monica and Kenneth of It Matters Radio. So you can go to itmattersradio.com on Thursday at 6 p.m. and you can see them interview me. They're going to be talking about my album Blonde Jesus. They'll be talking about my Christmas single, Guess What, It's Christmas Time. And I don't know what else they're going to ask me, but I said, those are the things that I want to talk about. So we're going to find out. Again, that's this Thursday at 6 p.m. on It Matters Radio with Monica and Kenneth. Thank you guys for having me on. We do a little cross-promotion. They were on this show a few weeks ago. You'll see as the radio banner ads are going through that there's a little ad for It Matters Radio there as well. So, again, check them out. They're on only once a week, so it's not even a 5-day-a-week commitment like it is here. But you can go on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, watch their show for an hour before coming over here to Rated G Radio and do that. And then Friday, we're going to have the Friday Night Dance Party with a band out of Brooklyn, New York. They're called the Humble Grapes. And you'll have to hear the story about how they chose their name as well, because I found that interesting. But the Humble Grapes will join me on Friday Night Dance Party. Here's a little secret as well, folks. We pre-recorded this a few weeks ago because of scheduling, because they're out doing all these gigs. So when I do a pre-record, I can actually set this to start at any time because the audio is already done. It's going to actually air, quote unquote, live for you this Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So if you're at work or maybe at the gym or something like that and you want to listen to the show a little bit earlier, you don't have to wait until Friday night. You can actually listen to the show Friday morning. I'm just telling you that as a heads up along the way. I know I always tell Tony G out of Hackensack, he does a lot of social media marketing for me. Thank you, Tony. Always love you. And I said, don't list the times because I'm not sure what times things are going to be happening this week. So I just share that with you. But I feel like Casey Kasem tonight. I want to say, and on with the countdown. But it's not the countdown we're getting back to. We're actually going to be introducing Annie Ulrich back to the show. Dr. Annie, how are you this cold month of December?
Well, here in Southern California, I'm just absolutely perfect.
Yay!
I had some visitors from England, and it was just fabulous because they could not get over our weather. They just thought it was absolutely fabulous. We live in paradise. And I said, yes, we do, definitely.
Yes, we do.
It's just terrific. So, yes, I'm great. How about you?
Well, I will be honest. I am so lucky and grateful for where we live. I'm in Southern. You're a little bit farther north of me, but we're still in Southern California, and I do 3 radio interviews a week with a radio station in the UK to talk about the Friday Night Dance Party, which airs on Chat and Spin Radio, and we love them very much. They also let me promote my album and the singles and things like that. And the first question that Ron and Ian always ask me, Garrett, what's the weather like? And so I do the interview at 9:35 in the morning, and so it's like 5:35 their time. And I said, well, guys, what's your temperature? It got all the way up to 5 degrees Celsius, and at the present time this morning it was 12, so that was like a heat wave for them. So for anybody who's listening from across the pond, you know that 12 is actually a great temperature for a high for you, but our high today was about 23. And so that was always, they're just always amazed at the weather report.
It is amazing. Amazing place to be, that's for sure, and especially in December. Here we are in December. I can't believe we're at the end of the year, like you said. It's just amazing. Time is flying by so rapidly. And congratulations, by the way. Is this your 4th year, or are you going into the 4th year of your show?
I'm going into the 4th year. So this is actually like, for example, my 4th Halloween that we did the show. So actually, I always tell everybody that Halloween is really my last big show of the year because traditionally I don't do a Thanksgiving show because nobody's going to listen, because they're out with family watching the Macy's Day Parade and Tony G, pulling one of his floats around like he did this year. Or, and then on Christmas, I'll usually have some type of Christmas broadcast before Christmas. But again, the last 2 weeks of the year, just like everybody else, they're taking vacation, they're traveling, they're doing other things, and nobody listens to the show. No offense against me, but the networks don't even play original programming practically the entire month of December. So everybody takes that time off. So we've got 2 weeks left, and I'm just really excited to be able to do this show with you as our last show of the year. And before the show started, Dr. Annie and I were talking and looking at the calendar because she's coming back next year. Yay! And we are actually going to start the new year off in 2016 with Dr. Annie. So there's no better place to be on Monday, January 4th. Not that we need to, sit here and promote a month ahead, but we're going to do it. But there's no better place to be on Monday, January 4th at this time because Dr. Annie is going to come on and talk about the January update, what's going to be happening in 2016, and she'll also be taking your calls. And I'm sure all of you will have lots of them to ask after eating a lot of extra Christmas cookies or holiday meals that really, sent you over the edge. Or, there's always like love and drama and work and things like that you want to know about for the new year. And Dr. Annie will be the perfect person to talk to on the 4th.
It'll be good. It'll be really great because that'll set the tone for the whole year. And how exciting is that? That's really exciting. We've got a really good month here ahead of us. And we are 7 days into it already? Oh, my gosh.
Crazy.
Yeah. We are, we've got a lot of really wonderful things. So you want me to go ahead and just give an overview?
Yeah, let's do the overview. And while you do that, it looks like I've got 2 people that have called in that would like to ask questions. So I'm going to screen those calls while you're giving the update. And Dr. Annie, just to refresh me, I'm going to actually have this tattooed on my forearm for next month. But what would you like me to get from the callers? It's their first name and then their full birthday, correct?
Just the month and the day that they were
Month
born.
and day. Okay. I'm going to write that down today. Month
Yay.
and day. Okay, so go ahead and start with the update, and I'm going to go screen the calls.
Okay.
So everybody, if you'd like I told everybody at the beginning of the show, if you'd like to ask a question, you must press the number 1 on your keypad. Otherwise, you're just calling in to listen to the show, which is fantastic, and I encourage you to do that. But I won't bug you if you don't want to talk. So go ahead, Dr. Annie, take it away.
Hi. Okay, so here we are in December. And December is a fun month. It's really all about fun, hopefully, for people. I know that some people don't necessarily enjoy December because of all of the hoopla around the holidays, but December is a really, really good month. It's really all about happiness and bliss and socializing and social events. And being with people, partying, having a good time. And so it's not surprising that December is known for that, known for its party atmosphere. So it's a perfect month for you to get out there and to meet people, to make new friends, to connect with old friends, to, reestablish your relationships with people and look at how you are relating to those in your life and really making decisions about how you want to relate to those people in the year ahead in 2016. It's a great month for creativity. So if you have any artistic talent, it's a wonderful time for you to really take advantage of that. Create something. Even if you don't consider yourself an artist or creative, do it anyway. Do something that is different and unique and all yours, and you'll be really, really happy with the results if you do that. We are at the end of the year, and so, of course, during this time, you want to take a look at what you want to bring in to your life in the next year. So hopefully you'll keep that in mind as you go through the holidays. The last week or the last 10 days of December are really the time where you are hopefully filtering and really reassessing, relooking, rethinking, and realigning. So you're hopefully releasing, too, with all that. So releasing old ways of being in the world, like old ideas, old conditioning, old belief system, old habits. All of that, it comes into play the last part of December every year. So it's time to reassess and to really look at what it is that you'd like to experience in your life in the coming new year. It's full of promise. December is always full of promise. And if you have children around you in any way, whether they be your children or the children of friends or grandchildren, whatever it may be, if you listen to them and you actually watch how much joy that they are capable of and how much joy they share with others during this period of time, it's so enlightening, and it brings you great joy too. So if you don't have children in your life, volunteer your time and go out there and to meet the little ones and to help them to celebrate this wonderful holiday season. In December, we have a new moon that comes in on December the 11th, and it is really a great energy for everybody to kind of it's when you want to get into action and to actually start moving things forward, especially in your life. So get moving, and get moving in the direction that you want to go, the direction that you've been thinking about. The time for thinking about it is over. It's now do it. And so that new moon comes in and pushes you forward. And as it progressively gets fuller and fuller during the December, you will be moving in the direction that you really and truly want to go. It's a good time to get energized. And you can also, get physical, because that is also part of that moving forward, that progressive energy. So move in your life in all areas, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, all of that. Just, move. It's take charge, take that energy and move forward. The full moon in December is on December the 25th. How cool is that? That is a very special Christmas full moon. And, it's so exciting to see that happen. It's very sweet, and it's full of wonderful, wonderful energy for each one of us. So it's also, it's very practical. It's very down to earth, and encourages you to be yourself, share who you truly are with others, and come from your heart and express through the heart. And you're going to be so happy that you do that. Take a look at who you share yourself with. Who are the people that surround you? What kind of company do you keep? And if you look at that, and if you really like it, then sharing yourself is easy. And if you don't particularly like it, then it's time for change, obviously. And what you're being encouraged to do is to find those in your life that can truly accept you, embrace you, and support you. And that's really important for all of us to do. And the last thing that I want to just express here to you and encourage you all to do is to play. It is time for you to play. Lighten up. Just lighten up your life in any way that you possibly can. Get out into the world. Go to the movies. Go bowling. Go skiing, skating. Whatever it is that you're moved to do, just get out into the world and into nature. This is a perfect time for you to do it. And even those of you living in cold climates, there's nothing better than a wonderful, wonderful, brisk evening under the stars, all wrapped up, and just going on a nice long winter's walk is just fabulous. The winter solstice falls on the 20th of December, 21st actually. And that's time to look at, again, the year ahead, and to just go within. Take time for yourself. And the winter months is when you plant, we plant the seed of the future in the winter months, and that's December 21st. So take a look at what it is that you do want to put out there into the world in 2016, and plant the seed of that in your mind. I call them seed thoughts. So take time, between, let's say, the 21st and the end of the year to just take a look at what you would like to experience in 2016, and do some meditation on that. It's a perfect time for you to do it, and that sets the tone for this new year that's coming in, which is going to be a pretty exciting time. So I encourage you all to take some time later this month for yourself after the hustle and bustle of the Christmas rush. Just after that, the 27th, 28th, 29th, those are perfect days for you to just take some extra time for yourself. In fact, if you can, go and get a massage would be just fabulous, because that really does help to move things through your body and all your bodies. So it's a very, very relaxing time and a wonderful stress reliever for you. And then after that, just take some time for yourself and do a meditation and see what comes up for you in a Christmas meditation. It would be very nice. I didn't tell Garrett about this, but I would be more than happy to send out a winter solstice meditation to everybody who requests it. And so again, at that time, maybe around the 27th, 28th, 29th, if you listen to the meditation, take some time and listen to that meditation, I think that it would help a lot, and you'll really enjoy it too. It's great.
I think everybody needs to sign up on your website for that, but then also they can also get your life energy cycle chart.
Right, exactly. Both would be very useful in the year ahead. So yeah, excellent. They can do that. They can just send me an email, and and they can request the life cycle chart or the meditation, or both.
There we go. And for everybody who's listening, you can get Dr. Annie's email right there on the show page. It's tealeaves@yahoo.com, TEALVS @yahoo.com. Just cut and paste it into your email thing, and it'll take you right to her. But you can also visit her website. There's a link right there on the show page that says, visit Dr. Annie's website by clicking here. You just press that, and it will take you to her website, and you can do that too. But I'll tell you, I just entered my cycle 2 for my year, and had to reread that tonight before the show just to make sure that I'm on track for all the things that I need to be doing in the next 52 days.
Yeah, negotiations.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
So, go ahead.
Garrett, if you send me the date of the first show that you did, and then we can chart the show itself.
Oh my gosh, I'd love to do that.
Yeah, that's very exciting. It's and it works. It's really interesting.
I know. Well, I've been a huge fan of your life energy cycle chart since you gave it to me 2-3 years ago when we first met, and I thought, well, this will be interesting. But I'm the guy that comes in as such that, well, this will be interesting. The big doubting Thomas, and then I have the meeting, or then I do the reading, and then I'm like, holy cow, it really worked. And that was exactly what happened when I had my first meeting with you, because I was new to California. I was new to having my mind open to different thoughts and different things, and you just blew the lid off of it. And
look at you.
Yeah.
You blew the lid off your own life.
Well, there's a lot of that too. So
it's great. That's wonderful.
For anybody who also wants to schedule a private appointment with Dr. Annie, you can also do that off of her website, or just contact her, and you can set up a time, for over the phone, on Skype, in person, however you want to work that out. But I will tell you, it is a valuable experience and a valuable tool. And one of the things that I like best about the private sessions with Dr. Annie is she records it and then emails you the session on an MP3 so you can hear the session later on. And I think that's important because as somebody who over-talks and talks way too much in a session, I try to be better now. Hearing instead of speaking when you're in a session with Dr. Annie is so much more important than hearing yourself talk. It's so much more important to hear what she says, but sometimes you are trying to process what she's saying or thinking about what she's saying versus listening to what she's saying now. And so going back and re-listening to it, I think, is a huge benefit to you when you do schedule your appointment with her. So I just have to give you big kudos for that.
Yeah, it's really, that is important because you can only take so much in as you sit here with me, and at some point your conscious mind shuts down. And so you're not taking it in, but when you have the recording and you can listen to it, you will hear something new every time you listen to it. And it's just amazing how that works, but it just does. And it's fun.
It's totally fun. But we've chatted and shared information for the first 25 minutes. We've got 6 or 7 callers that are just chomping at the bit to talk with you, Dr. Annie. Is this a good time to maybe dive in?
Yep. This is perfect.
Cool. Then our first caller tonight is Sherelle, and Sherelle's birthday is November 30th.
Hi,
Sherelle, you are now live with Dr. Annie. Go ahead.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Sherelle?
Fine, thank you. I was wondering about Sam.
Your question is about...
I was worried about Sam.
About your... I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I was worried about Sam. Anything about Sam?
Sam?
Yes.
Okay. And who is he in relation to you?
A friend.
And do you know when his birthday is?
11/15.
11/15? Okay. Sam has been in a very, very intense year. And he has been, it seems as if there has been a lot of upheaval or chaos around him. He is very emotional. It's a very emotional year, or it has been. And the nice thing to know is that it's over, and it's definitely going to get better in 2016. So all of the unhappiness or emotional upheaval, that kind of thing, challenges, all of the...
How is he feeling about me then?
I think that...
We got into a real bad argument.
It really doesn't matter because it's definitely going to get better. So if you have been arguing, then by the end of the year, you're both going to be in a better state of mind, which will be very helpful. Don't you think?
Yes, I hope so. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I think it will. So you just hang in there and trust that it will be taken care of, and it will be.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sherelle. Have a great night and happy holidays.
You too. Same to you guys.
Thank you. And our next caller is coming from Nathaniel, and Nathaniel was born May 1st. Nathaniel, you're live with Dr. Annie.
Hi.
Hi there. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good. What can I do for you?
Well, I was wanting to see what you see for me in the new year.
Okay, so the next year, 2016, for you is going to be a relationship year. And by that, I mean that you are more than likely going to be looking at all of your relationships and how you relate to your world. It's a wonderful year for you to meet new people, to connect with new people, to make new friends. And it's also a year where old friends will be be coming back into your life.
Yeah.
and reconnecting with you. So that'll be a really nice experience for you too. There's a lot of healing going on around you. Physical healing, health is good and getting better and better. So that's nice. And there is also love or love relationship around you. So an expression, an expansion in your romantic life or love life. So that's nice. And there's also, it's a good year for you to invest money and make money. So you can't get much better than that.
Well, I might be receiving a settlement or something from work and stuff I've had. Do you think I'll receive it soon?
Yeah, because of the energy of the year that's coming in for you, I would say that it is very, very likely that you will be successful in whatever litigation you've been working with. Your fortune is improving, so that's very good, really nice. Yeah. So you'll have money.
Well, that's good. I need some money. I need to move. I need to buy a car. And
you do it. You're going to do all of that. That'll be great. So 2016 is going to be a really good year for you, definitely.
Well,
very exciting. You're welcome.
Thanks, Nathaniel. Hey, Nathaniel, before you go, have you emailed Dr. Annie yet for her life energy cycle chart?
Oh, no, I haven't.
You need that.
Need to do it.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That'd be great.
Sometime in the next day or two, I want you to email her and get that, because you'll read through that and you go like, oh, now these dates make so much more sense.
Oh, right. Definitely. And what's your website again?
It's if you go to send me a message at tealeaves@yahoo.com. It's TEALVS at Yahoo.
And Nathaniel, that's also on the show page right there for the show. So if you have that up on your computer, you can just cut and paste that and email her directly.
Cool. Thanks.
Thanks, Nathaniel. Have a great night, okay? Happy holidays. And let's see here. We're going to jump to our next caller, who is Dee, and Dee is born August 30th. Dee, you are now live with Dr. Annie. Go ahead, please.
Hello, Dr. Annie. I have a question. I would like to give you someone's birthday, and I want you to tell me if I will be legally free from him in 2016. His birthday is January 27th.
Yeah. And strongly, yes, definitely. Yeah.
I will.
Definitely. You will be free from that relationship and that entanglement. What you get to do is experience next year for you personally is a clear, strong, powerful, independent year. It's all about you. And it's very, very strong. You've got really wonderful personal charisma next year. You will have the voice. If you need to voice what you want. In other words, you get out into the world what you want, how you feel, what's going on with you, and what where you want to go. You've got a clean slate next year, and you can do just about anything that you put your mind to. So you are unencumbered, and it's freedom for you. You're starting a whole new cycle of time, energy, everything. So I like
that word, freedom.
It's very powerful. So it's fabulous. Enjoy it.
I will. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Dee, and happy holidays. And our next caller is coming from Diana, and Diana is born May 7th. Diana, you are now live with Dr. Annie. Go ahead, please.
Hi, could you tell me what's happening? How are you?
I'm good. Do you have a question for me?
Like what is happening
for
year?
This year? Okay.
Or
because we're so close
this year.
The new year. I'm going to give you an idea of what kind of energy is available to you next year. Okay, because we're so close to it. So next year for you is much better than it's been. Let's put it that way. There is a lot of cause for celebration for you. So celebratory energy and lots of new events, new people, new opportunities, new. So the key for you is if it's new, do it. And take advantage of all of the opportunities to get out into the world that come your way. Take advantage of it because it's a wonderful year. It's also a great year for anything that you do that is of a creative nature. Anything creative is terrific and you do really, really well at. And it's a wonderful time for communications. So keep the lines of communication open between you and those in your life, those that are close to you, those that you work with. It's important for you to do that. It's a great time for giving parties and going to parties. And that doesn't come very often, so enjoy it while it's here because it's part of your year. That's going to be great. So, yeah, it's like you're getting ready to really start things new, and you're open and receptive. Be open and receptive to what the universe has to offer you. There's romance all around you, so it's like you're in an environment. You will be in an environment of romance. So don't be surprised if people want to be with you. They want to go places with you, play, have, communicate, be together. It's a very warm and cozy time for you and relationships. So enjoy that.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Cool. Thanks for the call, Diana. It sounds like you're going to have a great new year, so happy holidays to you.
Yeah.
And we've got Julia and Maddie coming up next, and I've got it looks like 3 or 4 more people that I need to call screen. So, Julia, when I bring you on, I'm going to go on what I call the secret bat phone and screen some more calls. So, Julia, you are now live with Dr. Annie, and Julia was born September 16th. Julia, go ahead, please.
Hi, Dr. Annie.
Hi.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, how are you?
Good. Looking forward to 2016 and hoping to hear something good. Sound like that last caller really had a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, it's an exciting time, I think, for a lot of us, and because this year has been really intense for just about everybody. And I think you can look forward to a much better year for yourself. It looks to me as if you have completed, it's like you're completing a cycle of time. And so anything that has been on hold or has been on the back burner, things that you've been wanting to do or projects that you've had, anything like that is coming full circle. So what that means is that you're either going to get rid of it or you will move it to the next level. And so, again, movement is really, really important in everything that we do. It's a really strong time for you it's humanitarian energy is around you. So getting involved with community or getting involved with like-minded others that want to make a difference in the world, that's a wonderful thing for you to do. Higher learning is also something that's great. So, taking a class or learning something new, putting yourself in a learning position of some kind would be very beneficial. So, just kind of look at those things. And also volunteering. Do you do any volunteer work?
No, but it's funny you said, to moving, and actually that is one of the things that I'm planning to do at the first part of the year is to actually relocate. I'm in a temporary situation right now, and I'm wanting to, find my own place to live. And so, great. That is great. So you've got, there's like new locations, new people, new connections, new opportunities that are going to be coming in. And also, like I said, wherever you're going, you're going to be more involved with your community and with the people around you, so that is nice. You're not going to feel so isolated or alone, and that just brings in a really good feeling for you. So it's new beginnings in all areas of your life. Excellent. Nice. Well, hopefully a new beginning will be a new relationship. That would be nice to have a partner to, power on with.
A lot of with that energy, with all of that new energy, you can't go wrong, because it definitely brings in new relationships along with everything else. It does. So just enjoy yourself. Say yes.
I will, and I did actually email you for your offerings for the show. Oh, and thank you very much for making those available to us. And thanks again for taking my call. And you have a happy
Thanks, Julia. You're totally going to love her life energy cycle chart. It will knock your socks off. So you'll have to call in January 4th after you read it and say, "Oh my gosh, my socks were knocked off. Now my feet are cold."
Yeah.
Yay! All right. That's good, guys, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thanks, Julia.
Thank you.
Okay, and we've got, it looks like 4 more live callers. Well, they're all live, but we've got 4 more callers tonight. We're going to start next with Maddie, who was born January 7th. Maddie, you are now live with Dr. Annie. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Hi, how are
you,
Maddie?
Dr. Anna.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And what can I do for you?
I have the same question. What do you see for 2016?
Okay, so what I see, you've been questioning everything.
I have.
It's like the whole year has been about, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? Where am I going? What is this all about? Oh, my God. Do I care? So the good news is that you're leaving that behind now. And you're moving into a new year in 2016 where things are much more flowing for you. And life is going to flow. There's a lot more balance in your life in 2016. And along with the balance comes in money, power, and authority. So there is advancement. And if you've been working hard on a certain job or project or, idea or anything like that, it's going to start moving for you. And that's really exciting because that brings in a lot of really strong personal charisma, and you are going to be able to get the support of people in places of authority that can help you get what you want. So things are definitely improving, and they are looking much, much better for you in the new year. So anything that you want to start, anything you want to begin, really start looking at how you can achieve that and start moving in that direction. The first 3 months of 2016 are all about movement, moving and projecting forward. And it should be a really good, exciting time, because what you're leaving behind is what's not working for you. That usually brings in people, places, and things, and ideas, and conditioning, and belief systems. All of that. And
that is so right on. That's exactly how I've been feeling.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I've been dreaming and thinking of things that that have been unfulfilled. That I had all the opportunities when I was younger, and now by golly, it's never too late. I'm gonna go out and do it.
That's right. Exactly. That's exactly what you should do. There's no doubt, and you will be very successful at it.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome.
I'm so happy of that call. You just confirmed exactly what I've been thinking.
That's great. I'm so
happy. And your
happy.
name again is Dr. Anna?
Dr. Annie Ulrich.
Annie, A-N-N-I-E?
Uh-huh.
Orange, O-R-A-N-G-E?
No, it's U-L-L-R-I-C-H.
Oh, okay.
Ulrich. Yes.
Ulrich, okay. And your website is, how do you get the energy chart?
Send me an email, and the email address is Leaves. It's T-E-A, like cup of tea, Leaves, L-V as in Victor, S, at
L-V
L-V-S
F or S?
Tea
S
Leaves.
is in Sam.
Oh, Tea Leaves. L-E-A.
Nope.
Leaves.
Maddie,
L-E-A-F. Okay.
Nope. No, Maddie. It's Tea Leaves. T-E-A-L-V-S at yahoo.com. The email, you can cut and paste it directly from the show page. So if you're able to go on your computer, you can just cut and paste the email directly to Dr. Annie and send that to her for that life energy cycle chart, okay?
Okay, fantastic.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thanks.
And we've got, it looks like 4 more callers, and we're going to go to Chrissy, who was born April 14th. Chrissy, you are now live with Dr. Annie. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Dr. Annie and Garrett.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I wanted to find out, I know that I've been in an 8-year and I'm going into a 9-year.
Oh,
I know that involves tying up loose ends and closing things and that kind of stuff, but I'm wondering if you intuitively see anything more specific. I mean, I'm not looking for dates and times, but...
Right. Well, I can tell you that whenever you go into a 9-year, as you already know, it's about completion. So what you're going to be looking at is what you have put on hold or you have put off, and you want to pull everything together and pull it up front and deal with it. And deal with whatever it is that you need to in quickly as possible, so that you can get rid of it. Because you are also a part of the 9-year is going to the next level. It is achievement and really high aspirations. It's a wonderful time for anybody who wants to learn something new. And so if you can put yourself in a learning position, that would be terrific. Even to the point of going back to school if you need to. Because it really does, it sets the tone for high achievement. It's also an excellent time to go to the next level in terms of your career. So usually if you're under a 9 vibration, you can also get promoted during this time. And that's happens a lot. Also, humanitarian aspects are very strong, and so that means getting involved in your community, getting involved in something that really has meaning to you, like a charity or an organization that helps others. That kind of thing is really, really good. It's the teacher's number. So teaching and sharing or mentoring people, or actually teaching in what you know and sharing that with the world. So it's a very, very powerful
those
number.
5 words that you've just said are it's just amazing that you just said those words about actually teaching the world what I know.
That's
because this year has been a huge year of transformation for me, and old stuff and childhood and all that kind of stuff. And that's exactly what I thought I wanted to do.
Well, then go do it. Yay! I love it. That's exciting. Very, very exciting.
I was just hoping
you have a really good year.
I don't know how to get started, and I just kind of, I'm not waiting. I don't mean that, but thinking positively and affirmations and putting good thoughts out and doing what I can to help anybody I encounter, whether it's with a compliment or larger issues. Excuse me.
Right. I think that if you plant the seed thought of sharing your knowledge and your expertise and your talents with the world, that the universe will show you how to do it.
Yeah, that's what
the
I'm
opportunity
thinking.
will come to you. Believe me, it does happen.
Yeah. So it's in that regard that I feel like I'm sitting around waiting, and so I don't know which way to go.
No, I don't think. I think that if you are, mentally and intellectually involved with the world, that it will absolutely show you the way, because you're ready for it. You are, just cyclically speaking, energetically, you're ready to do it. So the opportunity will come to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Chrissy, thank you so much for the call. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you, both of you too.
Yay.
Call back on the 4th and let us know how you're doing, and make sure to email Dr. Annie for her life energy cycle chart. It's going to knock your socks off. Cool. You're on it.
Good.
A+ for you. Thanks, Chrissy.
Thanks.
Okay. And we've got 7 minutes and 30 seconds left, so I won't be chatty, but we'll go to Regina next, and Regina's born on January 8th. Regina, you're live with Dr. Annie.
Hi, Dr. Annie.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. I just want to see what 2016 is going to bring for me as well.
Well, it's just really amazing because almost everybody that's called in today, they're all in the same energy field. It's so amazing how that happens. And I get so excited because you've got this incredible, wonderful energy that is available to you in 2016. So, you are going into a 9-year, which is a wonderful, wonderful number of completion. It means that you are coming to the end of a cycle of destiny, which is terrific. And you are deciding what you want to do with the rest of your life. Nothing too intense, right? But really, it's a wonderful time, because what you're being asked to do is to step up and speak out and let people know what you think, how you feel, what's going on with you, what direction do you want to go in. It's a perfect time for you to take a class, to learn something new, to ask for a promotion if you are in line for one. It's you taking charge of your experience. And so it's a very powerful time. It is very powerful. You care about the world. You care about those in your life. And you have really close and very loyal, loving relationships, and you're surrounded by people who will support you. All you have to do is ask for it. So you've got a really good year ahead. Take advantage of it. Okay?
Yeah, because this year was not the best for me, especially like the second half of this year. Because the first part was, it was good because I had, I was working and I was doing this. I was going on vacation. I was working on my creative side. I was doing a lot, but once the money stopped flowing in, it just like a screeching halt. It's like
So
I couldn't do it anymore.
You're going into a whole new energy. So that creating the money and the position that you want is right there in 2016. So you'll get it. You will be moving into a whole new area. So that's exciting. It's good in the first 3 months.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay. Thanks, Regina.
Okay, thank you.
Happy holidays.
Thank you
For your call.
You too.
Hey.
Okay, 4 minutes left. We got 2 callers. Let's see if we can get them in. Rose Maria is born on December 31st. Rose Maria, you're live with Dr. Annie. Go ahead, please.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? What can I do for you?
Was wondering on a friend's intentions coming up for me.
You are going into a reassessment year in 2016, and so are you involved with anybody romantically right now?
Not right now, but an interest. That's
okay. Right. There is what I do see for you is you reassessing all of the relationships that you've had. You want something that is new and different, and I think that you're definitely moving in the right direction. So just really embrace love and really put that out and come from your heart and keep the lines of communication open and be open and receptive, and you will bring in the relationship that you want. Okay?
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Good.
Thanks, Rose Maria. Happy holidays. And our last caller of the night is Sophia. Sophia, we got to you, and Sophia's birthday is November 25th. Go ahead, please. We've got 2 minutes left.
Hi, just I'll stay in tune with everyone else. Just 2016. What can I expect?
Well, in 2016, Sophia, you are also in a 9-year. Amazing. Almost everybody I talked to tonight had a 9-year. I mean, it's amazing. I love it when it happens. But for you, I would say you are ready to move forward, move up, and to excel, and to really move in new directions for yourself in all areas of your life. So whenever something new is offered to you, take it, whatever it may be. If it's new, do it. Move out socially. Make sure you take advantage of all social invitations that come your way, because you're going to meet new people, make new contacts, and that's going to lead you in new directions. And you're going to be very successful this year, very powerful. And it's important for you to really speak your mind and to let people know exactly what you want. Okay?
Okay. Beautiful.
Good. Sophia, congratulations.
Thanks.
Have a happy holiday. Thanks for calling.
You too, dear.
Thank you. Dr. Annie, I can't believe it. We've got less than a minute left. Any last quick words of wisdom for any listeners before we wrap up your time on the show in 2015?
Just have a really good end of the year and take care of yourself, play, and be happy. That's it.
That's it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for everybody being so quick and expeditious on the phone. I appreciate each of you. Tune in tomorrow night. We're going to have best-selling author Stephen Michael Shearer talking about his book, Beautiful, The Life of Hedy Lamarr. And with that, I'll bid everybody adieu. Don't drive distracted, and we'll see you live tomorrow night. Thanks for being here, everybody.
You've been listening to Rated G Radio.
Thanks, Dr. Eddie.